today's episode of PJ and the Beard, we're taking a look at a pedal from a company that we have done other pedals from that are in the modulation world.
Right.
And they have been very good to the show. And with that, on our own, went and picked up the Neo Instruments Drive-In.
Right.
We were really curious about it. Like, what would that sound like? Because the pedals that you're probably about to spring on people, we know exactly what they sound like, and they sound fantastic.
Right. So as part of that Leslie Sound series, we reached out to them, Guido at Neo. And when we were a lot smaller than we are now, was very kind to us and helped us get his pedals in so we could put them on that Leslie Sound. We used, in this episode, because we can, we use both. I used the Neo Microvent 122. Pat used the Neo Microvent 16. So, rotors, no rotors. Mm-hmm. Top rotors, highs. But both sound fantastic. Yeah. And it's funny, I said to Pat after we did it, it's like, I plugged that pedal in and hit go, and I never even looked at the knobs on this one. So, they just sound great. So when we did that first series, I'm getting in the weeds. When we did that first series, we had these two, and we had the Minivent. Mm-hmm. And then not too long ago, we picked up the Ventilator 2, the big boy, because we were like, you
were almost there, almost had the whole set. So.
Right. But this would be part of the set. And I think this one's discontinued. I don't think Neo's making it anymore. But we just had to know. And now we know. We're going to let you know, I guess.
But it's really cool. I was curious to try it out. And honestly, I think when we got it, I'm not sure if I might have plugged it in for a second. So tonight was our first go at it. And it sounds really great in the room. I'm just giving you a preview. At least for us, it sounded great in the room when we
were. We liked it. So this is kind of based on a... Well, you found a thing that had a list of... What was it? Like a list of advantages or something?
Yes, the key features.
Key features.
Let's pardon my backside for one moment. The key feature, now that I've tracked myself up in the cable, the key feature is they say it's red, not green.
Yes.
And I'm pretty sure this was the green they were talking about.
Right. So kind of based on that, maybe with some added features and...
tone shaping, I believe we like to call it, or sound sculpting.
Yes. Sculpting.
Yes.
So let's get into it. You have a level, you have a drive, you have a color, and you have a tone. And this is really interesting because the level, the drive, and the tone work exactly like you would think they would work, right? Level gives you more tone, drive is giving you more drive, and tone is giving you more tone.
Highs or lows, yeah.
Yeah, highs. The color knob isn't doing that.
Right.
So from what we've read, well, should I?
Yeah, oh yeah, because...
Yeah. I think Josh is going to yell at us for that.
He has a T-shirt that says that now, so he doesn't care.
Well, he'd have to watch, right?
Yeah, that's right. You have to watch to care and be offended.
So I had to pull out the American.
Yes. Achtung, baby.
Yeah, nothing against the Germans. I just my 2 years in high school don't allow me to read it.
No sprechen Sie.
Color knob. I think it's interesting to read this. So it has two functions. A, adjust the bottom end response of the pedal. Rotate counterclockwise to increase the bottom end response. Counterclockwise. More bottom end. Well, that's helpful. Remember to adjust the drive knob gain to compensate for changes in the overall gain when turning the color knob. Increases or limits, this is B, increases or limits the gain of the pedal. To increase gain, rotate clockwise. So as you go kind of to the left, you're getting more bass. Mm-hmm. As you go to the right, you're adding more gain. So, yeah, I mean, do you want to do?
I think we should. That's another thing we've done is like if someone takes the time to put suggested settings in the owner's manual, which we don't always look at, we're looking at it. So we're going to go with, they have 3. We haven't dialed them up, so we're going to hear them first time.
Right. So he would say level at 50 drive. This would be the standard setting. And they have the color all the way up. So that's going to give you maximum drive, standard setting.
So before you click it on, though, the Revolta Mondata 8, through the Tyler PT22, the reference tone, I think the trigger's still on, because I did too. That's what we do.
Even though people tell us we don't.
But sometimes. Still clean on the edge of breakup, so this is standard.
Standard. Okay.
Man, that sustain sounds so good.
Add drive if you lower the color. So you're saying if we pull the color way back, maybe some more bass, then this setting is showing the drive about there.
Definitely not as pronounced. There is a lot of low end, which I approve, although I'm trying to get away from it sometimes.
And then high gain.
Is that a Marshall stack back there? What is that?
All right, so let's do this. Let's take the level down a little bit. Start with the color at 50. I'm gonna bump because I think every time both of us use it, we bump the tone a little bit.
Right.
Bump the tone a little bit and put the drive at 50. And let's just let you play for a while and let me play with those two knobs, the tone and the color knob.
All right.
So like roll the tone down, roll the color up, just so you can get an idea of like the sweep of those. And we're not spending a whole ton of time here, but we'll, just wanted to give you an idea of the pedal.
Oops, sorry. Yep. Definitely has sustain, no doubt.
It's really cool. Mm-hmm. Like now that I understand the color knob a little bit better, what it's doing, there's a lot of tones in there. You get that kind of transparent thing.
Right.
Like at one point, I tried to bring the level way up to drive way down, and then maybe give it a little bit more mid, a little more treble with the two knobs at the bottom. I don't know. I thought there's
a lot of different sounds in there, and the way this video is going to be edited together, you'll hear different pickups as well. Like you played the Telecaster with the twisted
twisted tele pickups in it.
Kind of a low output. I played the PRS with the Dragon like hot output and different positions with the pickups, and then did the Revolta here with the mini humbuckers. Kind of stayed on the bridge in the middle, but you'll hear how it reacts a little bit with different types.
So that's three different.
Yeah.
So I mean that's it, right?
I think it's great. We always demo them here in the room, and then we're just like, wow, what if this made it to the other place that I play?
You could try to.
I might now.
Well, you've always been kind of a tube screamer guy too,
right?
More so than, which is weird because you think I would be with the Fender amps and the blues, but I've never been a big tube screamer guy. But anyway, yeah, I definitely check it out. The only other thing that we could mention is that I think in both clips, we both had the drive-in. We both had one of the vents.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had these nice expensive pedals running into the Donner Yellow Fall analog delay, which is, sound and delay pedal. So just for a little bit. So if you hear a little bit of delay on the lead tones, that's where that came from.
And maybe, yeah. I was going to say on the playing out, but there's not really playing out because we already did it.
Right. So with that, I think, right?
Right, yeah.
Always like to take a minute to thank everybody that's subscribing, clicking the notification bell, like button, leaving comments down below, going out to Facebook or Instagram. Anytime you interact with the show, it really helps us out. We appreciate that. Helps us to bring cool stuff like this. Stop by the website, and there should be some stuff going on. There's always stuff going on there. New series coming up. Some Easter eggs getting dropped here and there about the new series. But with that...
Yes. I'm PJ on behalf of the Beard, reminding you, no matter what you hear, you never have too much gear. Especially when it's made in Germany and it's red and not green.